This is Marcus Corval with Studio MMA and MMA Nut, and we're here with Urijah, the California kid. Faber's fighting Saturday night. How you feeling?
I feel great. Yeah, I'm a little hungry, but I feel good. My weight's on point, and I feel like I have a lot of energy.
You went from being a somewhat small 45er to a pretty big 35er. We saw you working out a second ago, and you're definitely in shape, and you're a big 35er. How difficult was it for you to make that transition from 45 to 35?
After the first time, it wasn't tough at all. I just wanted to kind of get an idea of what my body weight went up to after weigh-ins, and now during training, I just sit around there, give or take a few pounds, lighter or heavier, and don't really worry about it. You know, I competed in college at 133 pounds my entire career, but when I entered in mixed martial arts, there was no opportunity for me, so I had to go up 2 weight classes, and then I convinced the promoter to let me fight at 145, became a world champion there, and was giving up a lot of weight that whole time.
And 35, you said coming up after the weigh-ins. How much weight do you put on normally after the weigh-ins?
Usually about 10 or 11 hours, I'll put on about 16, 17 pounds, and then I'll probably be about 14 to 15 pounds heavier during the fight.
And any difference going from 45 to 35? More speed? You feel more powerful there?
You know, actually, when I go into fight, I'm only about 2 to 3 pounds difference from when I fought at 145 pounds, like walking in the cage. So not much has changed. I feel a little bit faster, but I attribute a lot of that to getting better. You know, I'm always improving. It's been almost 7 years now that I've been training stand-up and jiu-jitsu, and so it's been, 20 years since I've been wrestling. So it's like one of those things where it's just starting to get really natural for me.
You find Brian Bowles, who's got heavy hands, he's got a good ground game. You mixed martial artists, both of you, and you got good hands, and you got obviously a great wrestling background. Is the training camp different preparing for Brian Bowles versus when you're preparing for Dominick Cruz?
A little bit. I mean, they're different fighters for sure. The meat and potatoes, no, but as far as little specific things and things that I'm focusing on, yes.
And did you bring anyone in particular for sparring for the fight?
You know, we have about 30 different guys in our camp that are good sparring partners, and we had probably 4 or 5 guys from other camps that have come in. No one in particular that you would know, some boxers and stuff like that. But you know, I got a lot of good looks, and I sparred a lot.
Down in LA at PKG Riotron, we have Russell Cruz, who you went to UC Davis with, who was getting ready to fight. He seems to have an eating problem. Have you noticed that he's having difficulties making weight? We can't get him out of McDonald's. Is there anything you noticed?
Come on, Marus. It's Marus Carus is what I know him as, but Russell was one of the first guys back, I think, 6, 7 years ago to take a fight under the alpha male banner. He didn't listen to me. He's fighting a jiu-jitsu guy. I told him not to take the guy down, but I don't know. Quit eating. Get your butt in the gym. Let's do this.
All right, thank you very much. Looking forward to seeing you on Saturday.
You got it.
Thanks, man.